Is the Renis Alma really our only hope against the Great Spirit? There has to be another way, right?
Shion's Fire Master Core was able to suppress astral energy to prevent it from gaining sentience, right? Couldn't we make use of that somehow?
I'm not sure. In small doses, maybe, but with the amount of energy we're talking about here.
Back in Calaglia, the Blazing Sword was able to take in a whole spirit vessel's worth of energy. If it has the capacity to manage that, it can do this, right?
Except after it absorbed the energy, it ended up releasing it all moments later, remember? Let's not forget, it nearly killed you. Besides, this is the Great Spirit we're talking about, not a paltry vessel. Even if I could use the Master Core, your body wouldn't be able to take the strain of channeling that much energy.
Hevrect 35 didn't mention it, and it did not seem the type to skimp on details, so assuming it's even possible, the chances are slim to none.
You're probably right.
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renins really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renin people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Danans further reason to resent us.
But you still intend to confront this truth head-on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renins even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renins for who they were. I hated them just for being Renin. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light. Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renins not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renins who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renins are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Danans.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying. But we're talking about massive numbers of Renins and Danans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright? To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more. That's the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost. Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you, Doe.
Did you just... Never mind. Thank you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before. But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before, about whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I think I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's Great Spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
You... what?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Hefric 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
Ah.
To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will... Well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were
No,
thinking?
that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
You sure you don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Xion?
Same as you, still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Hey, Alphen. I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevrecht 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
It's true the blazing sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma. But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything
Listen,
that we've...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Danans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
Okay. But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Xion. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Xion.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me. Thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
I do, because Shion,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Everybody get enough rest? We ready for this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Is that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
I can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Phasal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrek 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand. All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the Hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate, ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renin graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renins, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day...
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
I wonder what Hilganquil's civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Wow, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hoodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle!
Ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegus.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Ganquill!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Take this!
Hurricane Strike! This one's mine!
Spirits within the soil.
Awaken and wreak havoc! I can do!
Blizzard blow!
Now it's my turn.
Rising Watcher!
What's for me?
Here I come!
I'm ready!
Devastation!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Hurricane Strike denied!
We need to end this army!
I got you!
Wait here!
Lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike! Not a chance!
Glacier Spear! Here's the evil!
Going in!
I'm not done!
Elusive
Hurricane
one's all mine! Hitting pile time!
Going in!
Demon Fang!
Annihilation! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! My turn!
Hurricane Strike!
Burn! Demon
The
Fang!
sky is
Blizzard blow!
Demon Fang!
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Glacier
My
Spear!
turn!
Here's the evil!
Devastation!
Come
No
over!
escape!
Here, let me help!
It's over! My turn! Here I come! Devastation!
Resonate with the This one's mine!
No escape!
Make it rain!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renin Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years, oh, even before that, just how many people, Renin or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
This one's tough!
Where are you going? Going in what my heart can do. No, denied! Nothing gets by me!
Demon Fang!
Denied! This one's mine! Tiger Blade!
Demon Fang!
Actually, that is more appropriate.
Let's talk some more doing.
Take this! You're finished! Demon Fang!
Get behind me! Hurricane, make it rain!
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
I'm not done! Demon Fang! It's done! It's over! Demon Fang!
Rending you apart!
Make it rain!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
By the power of flame!
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
This
Demon
one's
Fang!
mine!
Try this!
Do it!
Barely a blip on our radar.
I wonder how the Renins avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danons?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renins have committed grave injustices against the Danons. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danons too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate. Insects should stay on the
No
ground.
further! I'll take you all on!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I've been hit with something!
Make it rain. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alpha.
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you. This one's mine. Do it.
Shield!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Radiant
More?
blood.
Take this!
Our expert coming through. Lightning meteor.
Demon Song! Demon Fang! Burn in hell!
Radiant blood here.
Demon Fang!
Make it rain.
Rollerblade!
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble! My turn!
Reinforcements.
Demon Fang!
Look sharp.
Bloody howl! Demon Fang!
Make it rain. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! More Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down.
Demon Fang! A mock! Rising Wyvern! Devastation! Lunar Rondo!
You're
I'm not done!
Can you take...
I'm ready! Lunar Rondo!
Get toasty.
Bird Strike!
Are they calling reinforcements?
Thin them out. Don't get surrounded.
Lunar Rondo!
Hurricane foot. Going
Demon
in.
Fang!
I never miss.
Blue Escape!
This
Demon
one's
Fang!
mine. Radiant blood here.
Make it rain!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! More? Take this! Lunar Rondo!
Denied.
It's over!
Bloody hell!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane foot. This one's mine. Finish with
Not
us.
today.
Blizzard bloom.
Demon Fang!
It's in the sky.
Rollerblade!
Make it rain.
Take this!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Reinforcements incoming. Not a problem.
Demon Fang!
Make it rain. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here I
My
go.
turn!
And again.
Lunar Rondo!
You've got a
My
knack
turn.
for battle.
I still cut more!
Hurricane
Here I come!
Bloody
Beast assault! Strike!
Hurricane strike.
Lunar Rondo!
On guard.
Demon Fang! Here I come! Demon
Do it.
Fang!
Johalim.
All yours, Kisara!
We did it.
Magnificently done.
Lunar Rondo!
I'm ready!
It's on! You're mine!
Lightning meteor.
Lunar Rondo!
Make it rain. Astral energy. Full throttle.
You're mine!
Rending you apart! Quite necessary when Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
It'll take more than that to break my shield.
Dependable to the last. I shall ensure you survive this.
Here I come! That person is driving me mad! I'll face you! I'm not done!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you. True. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Dance on the wind!
Annihilation by the fire meteor. Finish with us.
Demon Fang!
Going in.
Strike! It's over! Here I come! Demon Fang! It's over! You're mine! My turn! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
One more!
No escape!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! Luna Rondo! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! I can feel my power growing! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
This one's mine! Their arcs were interrupted! You wanna play?
Take this!
Come at me!
Demon Fang! Here I come!
Time to shine!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane strike!
Take this!
That'll bring you down.
Demon Fang! Too fast!
Stand
Demon
back.
Fang!
I'll trip it up.
You're mine! Demon Fang!
Hurricane strike!
It's
The tide
over!
of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Rondo!
Going in!
Here I
Blow
go.
away!
This one's mine!
Do it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Demon Fang! Not today! Demon Fang!
Look sharp! Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Now!
Hurricane
Escape!
Mine! Take this!
Rising Wyvern!
Crescent Flash!
I'm ready!
Manuel! Astral energy! Full throttle!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Bad feeling about this.
In a bind,
No escape!
I shall ensure you survive this.
It's over! Demon Fang!
Heal head! Right there! Glacial spear! Piercing
Awaken and wreak you!
Freeze
It
Lancer!
is on! Ignite! Demon Stop! You're mine! Demon Fang! Try this! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it
Demon
up.
Fang!
That'll bring you down!
Nothing gets
Take
by
this.
Demon Fang!
Shield and rain!
Demon Fang!
What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Elton. We'll take point here.
Feathers in the soil.
Awaken and wreak havoc!
Here's a healing art!
Demon Fang!
Heal.
Okay,
Magna
here I go!
Let me free you of your power.
Dispel! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
Shine!
Explosive!
Here goes! Lightning stream!
Ignite!
Time to shine.
Demon Fang!
Hurricane strike.
Take this.
Swallow Blade!
Annihilation! By the
Solidity of
fire!
her move. Saving the incredible.
No escape! Demon Fang!
You're mine.
Hurricane strike. Beast
You're mine! Strike!
switch to Bloody
You're mine!
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire.
Annihilation!
Take this!
By the
Demon
power
Fang!
of
Swallow Blade! Strike! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
This one's
Demon
mine!
Fang!
Meteor! One more! Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Rising Wyvern!
Beast assault.
Ignite!
Take it!
Here I go! Devastation!
Make it rain.
Astral energy!
Say no more! Now!
Hold on to your art. Here I come!
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! This could be useful.
This might... be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden. So,
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or... perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrek 35 about it sometime.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Demon Peg!
Take this!
Hurricane Strike!
Swallow Blade!
Explosion!
Here I come! Swallow Blade!
Not in your dreams! Lightning!
Demon Peg!
Hurricane Strike!
Heal my weary companion!
Piston!
This one's
Blew
mine!
away!
Beast Assault!
Strike! Slap!
This one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight! Demon Peg!
Hurricane Strike! Do it!
River!
Astral Energy!
say no more.
My fists are crushing it out there!
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
I found... some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Demon Fang!
I never miss!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
No further!
Here I come! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! You're mine!
I'm going!
Look sharp! Take this!
Don't mind if I do! Hurricane Strike!
I can carve through armor! Demon Fang!
Flaming Meteor!
You're mine!
Here! Shield and face!
Demon Fang!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Look sharp!
Renegade with the earth! Demon Fang! Explosive ring!
Can't get out of this!
This one's mine!
Infernal Torrent! Here I go. The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Are you being interrupted?
Demon Fang!
Where are you going?
Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
Appreciate the help.
You're mine! Demon Fang!
Really?
Their arcs were interrupted. Now you see what I can do. Ready to go.
Demon Fang!
Flaming meteor!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Sword and shield!
A classic combination.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
You're mine! This one's all mine!
A spot of peace. Anyone?
Easter! Demon Fang! Right Explosive ring! Demon Fang!
In a bind?
Explosive ring!
Lunar arc.
Demon Fang!
This one's mine.
Explosive ring!
His flesh will not sin. They smite with black and
You're
flame.
mine! Demon Fang!
Execution. Now I can let him grind you into dust. Attack time!
I'm not down! Demon Fang!
In a bind?
Here's a
Here I
healing
come!
arc. A first aid.
Feast assault.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Resonate with the earth.
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Bloody howling.
Denied.
Demon Fang!
Rending you apart.
Feast assault.
Radiant
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Finish without a trace.
Here I come!
Take it.
Demon Fang!
Hurricane
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Another incantation.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Rending you. That one up.
Strike!
Bloody
Swallow Blade! I'm not done! It's over!
Take this.
Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
Going in.
Slice! Demon
My
Fang!
head's spinning. Watching flash.
Demon Fang!
Going in.
It's over! Demon
Rending
Fang!
you apart. Bloody howling. Spirits within the soil.
Take this!
Our expert coming through it. Principal Frozen.
Hammer. That was a little close for comfort. We're in for a long slog with this one. Far enough!
Finish without a
Strike!
trace!
Barrier! Demon Fang! Swallow the flame inside me! Yours!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Eat dirt! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
I'm gone! Punch!
No escape!
That'll bring you down!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Hurricane strike!
Take this!
Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed weapon. Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Lunar Rondo! I'm not done! Lunar Rondo! It's over! Devastation! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I can feel my precision improving.
Yourself. This one's tough. Not today.
This
Now I
one's
can let
mine!
loose.
Freeze laser! Tiger blade!
Now you see what I can do!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Hold on to your heart.
My head's
Here I
spinning
come.
just watching you!
Sonic Spear.
Far enough!
Strike.
I'm going to
Can't get out of this. Here I come. Demon Blade. Strike. Swallow Blade. Demon Pitch.
I never miss.
Take this.
Lightning meteor!
Ignite. Here I come.
Mega ray. Annihilation.
Explosive ring.
Here.
Hurricane
No escape.
Thrilling
Blizzard blow! Flaming meteor!
I'm not done. It's over.
Annihilation. By the power
You're
of
mine.
rain.
Demon Fang.
Awaken and wreak
havoc. Demon Fang.
Hurricane strike!
Explosion.
Look sharp!
Take
Phoenix assault! Armor won't save you!
Searing flame. Reload.
Demon Fang.
Hurricane strike. Going in. Not on my watch.
Amazing.
Ignite.
Time to shine!
You're mine. Demon Fang.
Nothing gets by me!
Demon Fang.
Annihilation.
Denied!
Take this. Demon Fang.
Here.
Make it rain!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry. I'll clear the way through.
I've got your back!
Escape. Come one, come all.
Hurricane foot! That'll bring you down!
Take this.
Going in!
One's all mine. Slash.
Radiant light.
Burn it. I'm ready. Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it.
Yeah! Nice technique!
Lunar Rondo. Devastation. It's over.
Hurricane foot. Radiant
No
light.
escape. I'm ready.
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Make it rain!
Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone! I feel sprightlier than before. This'll make... us even more formidable. I have a bad feeling about this.
Now you see what I can do!
Glacial spear.
Demon Fang! They might blame inside me! Be let free! Burn in hell! Take this! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Annihilation!
I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Elusive
Demon Fang!
Soaring Blast! By the power of the
Take this! Demon Fang!
Hurricane
Take this!
Blizzard Blow!
Demon Fang!
Let me help.
Okay, here I go!
Where are you going?
Take this! Not today!
Now or never.
I'm not done!
Piercing
Engage! Demon Fang! No further!
Ready! Let's keep up the pressure! Reload! Not on my watch!
They smite with the flame inside me, yearns to be let free! Burn!
Look sharp.
Demon Fang!
Blizzard Blow!
Swallow Blade!
Flaming
You're
Meteor!
mine!
Amazing.
Swallow Blade!
Here!
Demon Fang!
So tired. All that running around is catching up with you.
No, I...
In an instant! Impact Claw!
opted for an intricately crafted weapon as usual.
It is beautiful in both function and form.
You're gonna hate when it gets scratched.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Far enough! Going in!
Demon Fang! Here I
This
come!
one's mine!
Time to cross blade! Swallow blade! Demon Fang!
Hurricane strike!
Burn in hell!
Beast of soul!
Demon Fang!
Soaring blast! Hurricane strike!
A thrilling
Blizzard blow! Flaming meteor!
I never miss!
Now you see what I can do!
Not on my watch!
Hurricane
elusive deity.
Rotating flame! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
How about this? Hurricane strike!
Burn in
This
hell!
one's mine!
You're mine!
Hurricane
Demon
strike!
Fang!
Get out of this!
Annihilation!
This one's mine!
Demon Fang! Swallow
Out
blade!
of ammo!
Demon Fang!
My head's spinning just watching you!
This one's
Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Slash! Take
Going
this!
in! Leave the
Swallow
charge!
blade! Demon Fang!
Do not!
No escape! Demon Fang!
Flaming meteor!
Here I come! Demon Fang! Swallow blade! It's gone!
Annihilation!
Swallow blade!
Blow! Lightning!
I'm ready!
Flaming meteor!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Step back! This one's all law!
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm not done! You picked the wrong fight!
I shall provide assistance.
Going
in! Got plenty left! Not in your dreams! Mega Ray! These things really get on my nerves! The sky is mine! Where are you going?
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Take this!
Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Spirits within the
Try
soil.
harder!
Awaken and reach.
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Demon Flame!
Demon Fang! Take this! Demon Fang!
Finish without a trace!
Blood.
Rending you apart! Bloody howler!
Spirits within the soil. Awaken and reach.
Burn up! You're mine!
Benediction.
Here I come! Demon Fang!
I never miss!
Demon Fang!
Mine! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Try harder!
Annihilation!
Burn in hell!
Arc Field! Power of
Swallow
Flame!
Blade!
Don't suffer
Demon
in silence.
Fang!
Going in!
Here I come!
Hurricane Strike!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Spirits within the soil. Awaken and reach.
This one's mine!
Annihilation! Frozen!
Hammer!
Radiant
Look
Pierce!
I can handle it! Make it rain! We're still standing. Barely.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Demon Fang! Slash! Demon Fang! Slash! Strike! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Piercing Fang!
You're mine!
Beast of Fire!
We got flyers!
I'm ready!
Fitting just
In an instant! Impact Block!
Looks like it could be worth something. That equipment should come in handy.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Ignite!
I'm gone! Eat dirt!
Come and face me!
Where are you going?
Take this!
this one's
It can hide itself?
Here's a healing arm!
Amazing!
Down! You're
Take
all
this!
spear! Here's
Blue
evil!
escape!
Glacial fire!
No further.
It's
Burn
over!
up!
Freeze laser!
This
Not
one's
done!
mine!
Demon!
Here's a
Demon
hurricane
Fang!
strike!
Swallow Blade!
I'm ready.
Double leap! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
It's over! Devastation!
Lightning meteor!
Lunar Rondo!
Radiant Blood! Pierce!
I'm
This
ready.
one's mine!
One more!
Look sharp!
Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth.
Flare blade!
Infernal Turret! Not today!
Look sharp!
Bloody hell. Being interrupted.
Rise and shine!
Armor won't save you!
Blizzard bloom! I can't heal you forever!
My head's spinning just watching
No
you!
further.
Back into the fray!
Hurricane strike!
Annihilation!
Beast of Fire!
Vanish without hurricane strike!
Scream bait.
Blizzard bloom!
Rending you apart.
I never miss!
Reflect like this.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Tiger blade!
You picked the wrong fight!
Hurricane
Take
strike!
this! Demon Fang!
Blizzard
The
bloom!
fluidity of your movements are simply incredible.
Lightning meteor!
Demon Fang! Try harder!
Hurricane strike! This one's mine!
Power of flame!
Astral Art?
That's my
In a
shield!
bind.
Shut him down!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
What do you think this place was for? Ah!
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Alganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is... all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure. Watch yourselves. All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Don't mind if I do.
This one's mine! Here
Armor won't save you!
It's over!
Tiger Blade!
Deity!
Hurricane Blade! Nothing gets by me!
You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Minutes without a trace!
I'll grind you into dust!
A thrilling performance.
Here I come!
A scream.
Piercing
Rending you its head is its weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
It's over! Demon
Flaming
Fang!
Meteor!
Downfall!
Take this!
Hurricane
Not done! Demon Fang!
I'm all stuck up.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Elusive shattering eagle ray. Attack time. Strike.
Here's a healing arc.
Now we're gonna see what I can do. It's over. Demon Fang.
In a bind?
On guard.
Take it. Demon Fang.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Swallow blade.
Nothing gets by me. Blade denied.
Take this. The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Demon Fang. Elusive Demon Fang. Take this. Demon Fang.
This one's mine.
Rending you apart. Strike.
Take it right.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. Here I come. Demon Fang.
Going in.
Explosive ring.
Glacial Heart.
Demon Fang.
No further!
Damn it. I'm all stopped up.
Take this. Demon Fang. Awakening what's all mine. Ignite.
Ready. Radiant. Look here.
Demon Blade.
Confiscated.
Hurricane strike.
Flame.
Over without a trace. Let's keep up the pressure.
It's over. Demon Fang.
Blazing meteor.
Rising Wyvern.
Rotating pile!
You're mine.
Hurricane strike.
Radiant.
Demon Fang. I'm not done. It's over.
I'm out of ammo.
Demon Fang.
Stopped up.
You're mine.
Deity!
On guard.
It's over.
No further!
Here I come. Demon Fang.
Glacial Spear.
Ready to go. Denied.
What my art can do.
You're mine. This one's all mine.
Strike.
Eat this.
He's almost out there.
Almost isn't quite there.
I like your attitude. I'm right with you, Captain.
Soaring blast.
Hurricane strike.
Amazing.
Glacial Spear. Pierce
Demon
evil.
Fang.
Can you take it?
Hurricane strike.
Blazer.
Down. You're all anything in armor is all mine.
I'm not content.
Hurricane armor won't sit.
I'm going to take this!
Going in.
You picked the wrong fight. Demon. No. Can't end here.
I couldn't make it in time.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing art to accomplish it.
Demon Fang. It's gonna attack.
Right, watch out!
Flaming meteor.
Elusive deity! Soaring blast!
Demon Fang.
Without a trace!
Time to shine. Nothing gets by
Demon
me.
Fang. Demon Fang.
Let me help.
Take this!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Resonate with the
An
earth!
expert coming through!
Stalagmite!
Not in your dreams!
It's over.
Here's a healing art!
Glacial
Awaken and
Larger human.
To stop the dying?
Hurricane strike.
Make it in the sky!
All yours, Kisara!
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting, but I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Where are you going?
Hurricane
Strike!
Feast of soul!
There! Help
This is gonna need all of us together!
Go for the weak point!
You're mine! Demon Tank! Swallow Blade! Demon Tank!
In a bind?
It's over!
Going in.
Demon Tank!
Laser blow!
Demon Tank!
Flaming meteor!
Easter! Begin!
Leave the trap to me!
Art expert coming through!
Here goes!
Rending you apart!
Hurricane!
Bloody howling!
This one's mine! Plenty left!
Wide open!
Won't escape me!
Going in!
Bloody
This
howling!
one's mine!
Annihilation!
Take this! Can't get out of this!
This one's mine!
Can you stop? Stalagmite!
Flaming meteor!
Within the soil.
Awakening wreak havoc! Burn in hell!
By the power of flame! Vanish without a... This one's mine! Laser blow!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Benediction light.
You're mine!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
I'll
By the
face you.
power of flame!
What?
Demon Fang! Try harder!
Benediction light. Heal!
Demon Fang!
I'm ready! All yours, Kisara.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renis Alma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renis Alma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renis Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you.
Are you just going to keep...
The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter. Never have I been so popular.
Demon Fang!
A wall to shield my focus. Sorry to trouble you.
It's a duel of the arts!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Airborne
Make it rain!
scoundrel.
Sounds like... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this bad astral art.
That's my cue!
Take it.
Shut him down! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Prepare to be
You're mine!
Do it! This one's
My
mine!
turn! Take this!
Going in!
Devastation! Mirage!
Do it!
Deity!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Hey, new equipment!
Guardian of Vine!
Here's evil!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Burn in hell!
Free blazer! Blazer blow!
Baby might with blackened flame!
Outstanding form! Flaming meteor! Spear! Here's evil! Don't mind if I do!
Here I come!
Another incantation ruined.
You're mine!
Blizzard blow!
Resonate with the earth!
Back into the
Stalagmite!
Look sharp!
Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver! Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Burn!
Hurricane Flight!
Demon Fang!
Going in!
Dance on the wind!
Amazing.
Here I
Far
come!
enough!
Awaken and recap! Take this!
Look sharp!
Demon Fang!
On guard!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Heal my weary companion. I'll leave it to you!
Glacial
Ready and
fire.
kill! Now you see what I can do!
Beast assault.
Demon
Glacial
Fang!
Spear! Here's evil! Here goes!
They
Free Blazer!
This should do it!
There! House it! Blood here! I'm going to need to use
Demon Fang!
my healing article.
My head's spinning just watching you. I don't have much left.
Leave the enemy's arts to me. Do it!
No complaints here!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
That was way stronger than regular firepower.
You won't hear me complaining.
It'll take more than that to break my shield.
Dependable to last.
Can't get out of this! Here I go!
Here I go! Don't mind if I say may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Here I come! Demon Fang! Got fire!
I've got this! Let us mark me!
You wanna play?
Not today! All yours! Elusive deity!
Attack time!
Demon Fang!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Shot!
Hurricane Flight! Far enough!
Tempest engulfs you!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Demon Fang!
Can you take it?
You're mine! Try harder!
Throbbed with pain.
Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
Heal my
I don't have much left.
Ignite! Cure!
Hold on to your arts! Here I come!
Demon
The enemy
Fang!
wields arms
Don't
too.
mind if I... You'll soon see about that!
Face you!
Demon
Fang! Elusive deity!
Amazing.
Try harder! Take this!
Into the shadows! Hurricane Flight!
Demon Fang! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Not today! Elusive Demon
I
Fang!
feel rather out of sorts.
An infusion of hard-shelled insects would do the trick.
Is there a qualified charge like that can easily be fatal?
Just as well, I'm here to stop it. I'm ready to go.
Watch them sweep!
Demon Fang!
Annihilation! By the power of flame! Vanish with
Demon Fang!
Here I go! One more! Annihilation!
Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah, nice technique.
Radiant
Take this!
here!
This one's all mine! Now you see what I can do!
Radiant here!
Try harder! You picked the wrong fight!
Here
Here I come!
Damn it.
Demon Fang!
All stopped up! Hurricane Flight! Radiant here! By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace! Explosion! Watch it sweep! Lightning! Downfall!
You're mine!
Let the marksman handle this!
Sword down. You'll pay for that! Slut!
Out of ammo,
Demon
back into the
Fang!
fray.
Slut! It's over!
Do it! Arnett!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elfin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
It's on!
Annihilation!
Burn in hell!
Power of flame!
Take
Vanish
this!
without a trace!
Demon Fang!
Explosion!
You're mine!
Annihilation! By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace! Explosion!
No escape! Demon Fang! You're
Radiant flood
finished!
here!
Demon Fang!
Annihilation! I'm ready! That'll bring you down!
Demon Fang!
Lightning! Downfall! Lightning! Downfall! Here I go! Have this! Lightning! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Ammo!
It's on! Demon Fang! Burn in hell!
Ray! Searing flame!
Demon Fang!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
You want me? Come get me!
No further! I'm not done! You're finished!
Swap it!
No! Can't end here!
Don't give up!
Spirits within
Watch
the
and
soil.
bleed.
Awaken and wreak havoc!
I owe you one.
Glacial spear! Here!
It's in your hands now.
Take this! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Reload!
Demon Fang! I'm not done! It's over!
So weak!
Blade! Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time!
It's go time! Escape! This should do it! Take this! Swallow Blade! You're finished! Swallow Blade!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now this one's all mine!
And again!
Demon Fang! Not today!
Downfall!
You're mine! Demon Fang!
I can
carve through armor!
Here!
I'm not done!
Do
Swallow
it!
Blade! Reverse!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Not a chance!
Searing flame!
You're mine!
Damn it! Out of
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
Hold on to your art! Do it! Here I come!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Elfin!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you!
Fang!
Freeze Lancer!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us? We're in for a long slog with this one.
Awaken and wreak havoc!
That'll bring you down!
Escape! Burn in hell!
Airborne G! My spec!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
And let's keep pushing the attack.
Indeed. Remain ever vigilant.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Demon Fang! Slice!
This one's
Come and
mine.
face me! Demon Fang! Look shot!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about get toasty!
Burn strike!
Here I
Not
go!
hit! Demon
Hurricane ready!
Demon Fang!
In a bind.
Strike! Demon Fang!
Make it red!
Sora! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah. Do it! Nice technique!
Blood.
In an instant! Impact Claw! My turn! Thrust! Go!
This one's done!
Are they calling reinforcements?
Thin them out! Don't get surrounded!
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Do it!
Law! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not more Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down!
I'm ready!
Sohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! More! Luna Rondo! Mirage! Look sharp! Demon Fang! Here I come! Demon
I've
Fang!
got you more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense.
Make it red!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Do it! Reinforce!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Resonate with the earth! Luna Rondo! Stalagmite! Luna Escape!
Far enough!
Luna Rondo!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! More! Luna Rondo!
By the power of... Where are you going?
Devastation!
Don't mind if I do!
You made short work of that one. Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Good to know my training's paying off.
And what, pray tell, does this training of yours entail?
Why? Interested in joining me?
design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah. It's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
there was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants. How it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted. Like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
think? All this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrect 35 told us. The Danon and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's great spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Yourselves. This one's tough. Burn in hell. This one's mine. I'm not done. No further. Demon Fang.
Let's keep up the pressure. Shoot them out of the sky.
I can carve through armor.
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Demon Fang. Bloody howling. Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down.
Glacial Fang.
Hurricane Fang. Here's evil.
An astral art?
That's my cue. Time to start.
Shut him down.
Reload.
Damn it.
In a bind?
Ammo. I'm all stocked up.
Here's far enough.
Hurricane
You picked the wrong fight. Demon
Art Steel.
Pile Driver.
Radiant Pierce. Hurricane Strike.
They smite with demon
The fluidity of your movements are simply incredible.
Not in your dreams. Hurricane Strike.
in the soil.
Awaken and
Demon Fang.
Blizzard Boom. Freeze Lancer.
Anything in armor is all mine.
One more.
Bloody howling.
Annihilation. Annihilation. Meteor. Here I go. On guard. On guard. Let the marksman handle it. Going in. Where are you going? On guard.
Demon Fang.
Mega Ray.
Here's
more.
Black and Demon Fang.
Hurricane
This one's all mine. You picked the wrong
By the
fight.
power of flame. Going in.
Nothing gets by me. Spirit within the soil. Awaken and wreak havoc.
Do it.
Still.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Let me help. Laser blow.
Bathed in blood, bringing you a bloody howling.
Glacial fire.
Demon Fang!
Being interrupted.
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Here is within the soil. The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Flaming meteor.
Demon Fang! Take this!
Look sharp.
Okay!
Bathed in blood.
Demon Fang!
Bloody now remember.
Devil Flame Knight. Radiant look here.
I can carve through armor!
Searing flame. Lightning. What? I'm ready.
Crescent Flash!
By the power here goes.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Flaming meteor.
Demon Fang!
Searing flame. Your dreams. Reload. Hurricane foot. Lightning. Downfall. Laser blow.
Listen, come on. You have to hold on. This one's mine.
Listen to it! Demon Fang!
Glacial
Try
fire.
harder!
Tiger blade.
Shattering of pieces!
Attack us.
Not today!
Make it rain.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.